Self-love might sound like a trendy buzzword, but trust me, it's way more than that. It's the foundation of your real happiness and mental health. And if you're not nurturing it, you're definitely missing out on something. So let's dive into the top 5 telltale signs that might be sabotaging your self-love and your life, and why you are being the victim of your own life. So today we are getting real about self-love, and trust me, it's not some fluffy feel-good talk, but it's way more than that. Self-love impacts every area of your life, from your relationships to the decisions you make, to even the slightest things like wearing something good, or going out for a party, or even sleeping for 7 to 8 hours. Sounds familiar, right? If you're not prioritizing yourself, you're definitely missing out on something, and you're definitely setting yourself up for a ton of negativity, for a ton of self-doubt and criticism. So watch this video till the end, and you will be shocked at how these signs were holding you back from so much. But before we dive in, let me quickly ask you a question. What signs do you think are really impacting every area of your life? Be it missed opportunities, failed relationships, bad career choices. What signs do you think that you lack in the area of self-love that are impacting you so much? These signs are not some sneaky or some hidden signs, but they're always there, and we are not able to find them. So let's quickly dive into the 5 hidden, sneaky, lack of self-love signs that are affecting. You always strive to do everything better, but you end up doing nothing. This sign of doing everything perfectly, the perfectionism, is always holding you back from doing the things that you want to do, but you are not doing it because you wanted to do it perfectly. Are you getting my point? The feeling, the constant feeling of doing my best, of being worthy of everything, and still not able to do that in a perfect way. Perfectionism is a hidden sign that says that you lack self love because you always want to do in the best way possible. I get it, you want to do in the best way possible, but it's not always that you will strive for the best. It's not always. Sometimes you will fail, sometimes you will do your best, but the constant need of doing everything perfectly is holding you back from so many things. Number second, people pleasing. Are you always the one who wants to say no but you end up saying yes? The classic yes when you want to say no is the second hidden sign that you lack self love. Are you someone who always wants to please others, who always want to fit in the group, fit in the category, fit in the social parties? Why? Why do you think you want to fit in? Why can't you accept that you are unique and you have your own needs? Why are you always there for everyone? Why are you always available for everyone? People might say that it's your good thing, it's a good virtue, that you are kind, you are humble, but no, there is a fine line between being kind and being taken advantage of. If you're not getting good vibes by being available for others, then why are you doing that? Why are you sacrificing your needs, sacrificing your sleep, sacrificing your everyday routine just for the sake of others? Yes, you are a good friend, yes, you are a good partner, yes, you are a good human being, but you don't need to always prove that. You should not people please. You should have this thing in your mind that I value my own needs first, I care for myself first, I have this thing, I have to do all my things first, then I can help others. It's okay if you want to help others one time, two time, three time, that's okay, but always being available for others is a definite sign that you lack self-love. Number third is skipping self-care. Let's be real, when was the last time you actually took time for yourself? Be it going out for a spa, be it resting, be it having a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I know you have to work, I know you have to do everything on your to-do list, but taking time out for yourself, is it too hard for you? Is it too hard for you to do self-care? Just go for it. Why are you thinking so much? Just go, have fun, relax, and prioritize your own self-care. Number 4 is negative self-talk. The constant word that is always doing blah 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 in your mind. What is that? Is it positive or is it negative? If it's negative, dude, it's time to wake up. For how long will you compare yourself to others? For how long will you criticize yourself? Imagine if your best friend spoke to you like that. Ouch, right? You deserve a better friend, and you can become your that friend if you will stop the negative chattering in your head and start and replace it with something positive. But fifth is fear of failure. For how long will you not do something that you want to do just because you feel you will fail? That fear of failure is like an invisible cage that is holding you back from living your life fully. Failing in something is not the end of your life story, it's just a stepping stone. Yes, you will fail many times, but that doesn't mean that you will quit. You will quit on your journey, you will quit on your dreams. No. Believe in yourself that and remind yourself every time when you fail that it's just a stepping stone. With practice, you will achieve your dreams if you will not stop believing in yourself. So guys, these were the 5 telltale signs that says that you lack self-love. There are many signs like comparing yourself, like not being able to sleep, like always binging, doing binge eating, always watching Netflix all the time when you know you have to be productive. There are many other signs like procrastination, feeling lazy, feeling lethargic, feeling angry all the time, irritated. Yes, these are also the signs of love of that says that you lack self-love. But here in this video I've talked about fear of failure, perfectionism, people pleasing, skipping self-care, and constant negative self-talk. If you want to work on these signs, if you want to know how you can include self-love into your life, then this channel is for you. I make videos on self-love, spirituality, personal development. So subscribe to my channel for more such videos. And in the next video, I will talk about how we can include self-love into our lives very easily. Whether you are in your 20s, you are in your 30s, your 40s, or in your 50s. Yes, we all can bring self-love into our lives and make our lives better. Bye.